Hey there, everyone, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to your Geeky Girlfriend Bookie Babe book review series. If you are watching this video, you are in for a special treat today. Make sure if you don't already, you go ahead and give me a subscribe if you like this and like it. And also go check me out on Instagram at your Geeky Girlfriend. Same name, same username, same handle, and you can check out a lot of other fashion videos and blog style movie and book reviews there as well. So make sure you go and give me some likes or a follow on Instagram. Today we are going to be reviewing one of the latest books that I just finished, and it's called Once Upon a Kiss. I got this book at Books A Million off of the Last Chance rack, so that's, my favorite places to shop for books are Half Price Books, Goodwill, and Books A Million, because they always have a Last Chance rack. Barnes & Noble, you can usually find some $5 racks, but I'm that type of reader that only reads books once, so I like to get them gently used or like super, super cheap, because I read them once and then I donate them or sell them back so other people can enjoy the same reads. Let's go ahead and talk about this book. This book is written by Robin Palmer, who is the same author of Geek Charming, if you've ever seen the Disney Channel original movie. And I have that book on my list of to-be-read books, so I'm going to read that book and then check back in with you guys and do a review of that one once I'm finished. But I did not, I noticed that it was the author of Geek Charming, but I didn't really put the pieces together until after I picked it up and was really starting to read it. I did not buy this book because it was written by the author of Geek Charming. I bought this book simply because of the blurb on the back. I was really intrigued by the story. So essentially, a summary of the plot is Zoe is living in 1986, and she has this near-death experience where she starts choking on a Fun Dip stick and has to receive CPR, but the person that she receives CPR from is definitely not the person that she wants it to be. And so you could say it's a kiss gone bad, and she ends up in 2016. So she jumps ahead, time travels to the future, and then has to get her bearings and figure out this new world of technology and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all of these things. She has a complete new wardrobe. And when she left 1986, she considered herself pretty invisible. And when she wakes up in 2016, she's the most popular girl in school. What I loved the references to 80s culture, the movies, the fashion. So I loved reading that because as you all know, I'm a big 80s movies fan. And so I loved reading about, her parents are like super into disco exercise, like Richard Simmons type stuff. So she's talking about how they're filming all these videos. And then when they're in 2016, they're doing like rap videos with Drake and Nicki Minaj and all this stuff. So it's funny. And the references to 2016, like Facebook being really big and everybody being on Facebook all the time and Instagram and all that stuff. Like, I just loved her commentary on the things that we all know and love today. It's hilarious. And Taylor Swift has a few mentions in this book because of her songs that were big in 2016, and Katy Perry. And so if you are into pop culture at all, 80s, 90s now, this is just really funny to see her commentary as somebody in the 80s now commenting on life just a few years ago. So I thought this book was really funny. I thought it was really cute. I liked the storyline. And the ending is surprising. I was surprised by the ending. I can't say I'm disappointed by the ending, but it definitely was not what I was expecting. Because in the end, you kind of expect everything to reverse and go back to normal, and that's not what happens. So it was very refreshing to have a book. It's not necessarily, it doesn't have a happily ever after. It's just not the ending that you would expect. Especially because I've seen Geek Charming, the movie, and I was kind of, expecting something similar since it's by the same author. So the ending was very refreshing. I thought this book was cute. I thought it was funny. It's definitely appropriate for young teen readers and high school readers. The main character, everything is set in high school and like the Breakfast Club type-esque clickiness of popular versus not popular, invisible radio nerds, different things, and all the generations. It's interesting to see how in the 80s to now the cliques and the groups like morph and change, but still giving it a very modern and appropriate twist. So I thought this book was really, really enjoyable. I really, really liked it. Like I said, funny. I loved all the references to pop culture. And this was one of the most recent books that I read. There also is a little tiny mention of Dylan Schoenfield from Geek Charming. So I thought that was really cute as well. So I'm interested to read Geek Charming to see if she mentions the characters from this book, because that would be cool. I love when authors like tie all their characters together. Some other books by her are Wicked Jealous and Little Miss Red and Cindy Ella, and they're all high school rom-com type books, which if you've watched any of these book reviews, you know is typically what I go for in a book. I love the cheesy romance rom-com novels, beachy love story novels. Like I love all that sort of stuff. And then I like the occasional like mystery suspense. So I really enjoyed this book. I would give this book a 10 out of 10 as like a good, like quick, easy, fun read. It's by no means like a drop dead serious read. You know what I mean? It's just like a fun, light-hearted pool beach read, like something easy. And I read it. It was a quick read. It was funny. I just really enjoyed it. So 10 out of 10 for me for this book, and it's appropriate for all ages. Any reader would be able to get something that they like out of this book, especially now. It's going to resonate more with your higher high school, college, and like young adults, like people in their early 20s, because we understand the culture that was, we know a lot about the 80s culture. So for younger readers, they're going to, think about just the 2016 culture and find that funny, to think about, oh, this was cool 5 years ago. But for someone like me, who kind of knows a lot of references from the 80s and also was living and experiencing all the things that she lives and experiences in this book, it was nice to be in like a middle age, and experiencing this book from both sides. So it was kind of cool. Definitely a fun read. And I think it's something that everybody can enjoy. Your classic high school rom-com, Once Upon a Kiss by Robin Palmer. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you give me a like and let me know in the comments what you would like to see me read and review, because I'll pick up any book and give it a try. So you guys let me know what you want to see. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.